Anybody else? Okay, this is going to be take 3. That's what I get for standing in front of the door. Welcome to my Corvette channel. It's great to see you guys. Kind of a day in the life of a Corvette salesman. I was so happy to see one of our past customers, a good friend, Jim from San Antonio. And we talk a little bit about everything. But I told you guys what? We've been busy. And look at the lot. Actually, you're like, wow, really? I mean, we got some good deals, really, seriously. No, we've been moving a lot because our car show is on Saturday, and that's the highlight you're going to see on this channel Sunday on our Coffee with Conti, predominantly Corvette, but a lot of cool old cars and trucks. Going to share all that with you guys right here on this channel. Make sure you come back and join us. Real quick, before I share the conversation with Jim, I wanted to share this with you. This is the car, if you've been following, this is the car that my son spec'd out. Now, in his defense, this is his second spec. He didn't know. He was a victim of what a lot of my customers go through. It's like, yeah, welcome to my day, bro. He goes, okay, I got it all spec'd out. He got ready to order a ceramic gray Z51. Ceramic gray was canceled. Z51 was on constraint. He was like, we had to cut the camera off. Took about a half an hour. He'd come up with this second spec right here, which is a red mist coupe. It had to be non-Z51, but I like some of the accents that he did on this car. The midnight gray wheels with the red lip, and he did the bright red calipers to go with that red lip, rather than doing the edge red calipers to go with the red mist. However, my suggestion, we did the edge red engine cover that does go with the red mist car. Low spoiler. I like this touch of class here. Way to go, Ryan. Carbon fiber roof. I don't have a car in stock with the exposed carbon fiber roof. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. The sun just come out and it pops. If you have a red mist, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This car is stunning in the sun. Red mist, oh my gosh. And we've got the grill guards on here. This is a 3LT package. It does have carbon fiber dash. Red stitching throughout. Even on a coupe, you'll get it on the roof line. Red seat belts to go with your calipers and accent the interior and front lift. Performance exhaust and black exhaust tips. Nice spec, Ryan. And my offer still holds. If I'm the one that sells this car to you guys, thank you for that opportunity. Contact me, information up on the screen. I will donate $500. I do a lot every year, but I'll do an additional $500 to St. Jude if you buy this car. Thank you so much. Nice opportunity for you on this car. It was well thought out. Every car that we order for you guys, whether it's your car or an inventory car, it is thought out. There's questions, there's thoughts, there's suggestions. And then you're like, yeah, man, that's my freaking car. Yeah. So we do have a great selection of inventory opportunities for you guys to order. Contact me. Information up on the screen. Kick back and relax. We share just everything and anything Corvette, including this conversation with Jim from San Antonio. You know what? I'd love to see you guys here on the channel. I'd love to see it when you come to our lot, especially when you're from San Antonio. Our friend Jim is here. Actually, the guy, move this here for a second, the guy that made that for me back in 2020. We actually went to Ron Fellows together one time about 3 years ago. And I'm sure he's going to bust my you-know-what over my recent trip. Like this is a surprise to you that I'm walking out here with the camera. What's up, brother?
My brother.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man.
Good, man. Sorry you're so busy. That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see you, man.
You too.
That's right. So he's not going to say anything, so I'll just say it. I told you guys before, I was so proud, and I haven't shared the full video yet of me at Ron Fellows, and I won the autocross. I get a text from Jimmy. He goes, yeah, I watched that video. You forgot to tell him that you lost 3 years ago to me.
I would never bring that up.
No, I know. God, I was so mad when I lost that because I really thought I did good. And then you were like 3-4 seconds slower. This is 3 years ago when we were out there. And then all of a sudden you come out of nowhere and I'm like, I want like a recheck of these times. Like, Jimmy did that? It's like, are you kidding me? I lost by, I think, what, 13/100ths of a second or something like that?
It was great
like,
customer service.
It was good. There's no way I was letting him win, man. I couldn't believe it. But, you know, he's an officer, retired officer. I don't know if you're still
active.
Still active. Okay, still active. So he has professional training. As I said, hey, let's go back on the track and do it again. Because I didn't think it was fair. It's great to see you, man. How you doing, man?
I love the crispy wheels.
You like that? See?
I haven't even looked up that
Everybody's watched that video, and I love it. And it really was funny when I got the text from Ryan. He says, Dad, I cleaned your car, and the wheels are looking crispy. And I'm like, I'm on the plane. I'm like, what the hell is crispy? It's crazy. But you like chrome wheels?
Yeah, they
You
look
like
good.
it?
No,
Yeah.
it looked good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know. I was so into the blue and black theme.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm looking at the comments every time that the car's in a video, and people are like, Rick, don't put the black wheels back on. I'm like, what? Well, crap, man. I just started digging them.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, I really, don't get me wrong, I love those. I mean, they're a high quality wheel, really good from
nice.
Vossen. Got them from Motorsports LA. You know, they're doing a nice job for our customers. And then if people, I think a couple of people have already ordered where you can customize that center cap and have the color of the car behind
that's
there,
good. That's
which
good.
I think it's just, you know, nice little touches. So when you look at the car, then it looks like, you know, that was made to go with the car, you know, and that makes it even cooler. But I mean, had Chevy offered a chrome wheel, you know, out of the gate, I probably would have done that.
No, it looks good.
Because I'm the I'm the over 50 crowd.
We all are.
Yeah, whatever, man. Who gives a crap, man? What do you think of this? This is not like it was last time you were here.
Oh, I can't believe the inventory. It's incredible.
This is nuts, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, it's totally, like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. People freak out because the market's changing, trying to normalize, but we're into the 6th model year, and we got cars available.
It's good. It's good.
Well,
good
it's
for everybody.
nice for me because, you know, truth be told, and that's one of the reasons you and I can't go to lunch today. I'm doing an order cycle right now, finishing an order cycle, and they're exhausting, and you guys need that time. And so many times I get diverted away and I can't spend the time on the phone that I want to, but I've made today, that day, finalizing an order cycle, answering the questions, making suggestions. You know, do I got the right wheel? Do I got the right seat? Do I want to change the seatbelt? Do I want to change the caliper? Now, don't forget the stealth package. Don't forget the grill guards. What about this engine appearance package? Talk to me about that on the convertible. You know, just, and it's not just one guy, it's every guy, and I get it, but those are the conversations you have to have. But, you know, I'd almost just like get back. I just order a bunch of cars, come on in and get them. You know, just ordering cars it's fun, but man, is it demanding. And I don't think people really understand to the degree where you can't be, you know, for our customers, you can't be interrupted, that you need that focus, because you guys expect that. A lot of you guys, just like you're from San Antonio, buying from afar, you know, give me that time on the phone that I'm not getting at my local dealership, so I figure out what the hell I'm buying, you know, and maybe think about things that I probably wouldn't have gotten because you have the conversation with us, and I enjoy that. I really do. But it's different from what it was years ago.
Nah, it's fantastic. I
Yeah,
mean, are you still
yeah.
getting quite a few orders in? I mean, you're ordering
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, I'm ordering today. Now, today's cycle was a smaller cycle, you know, for instance, and everything going in is a sold order, which is kind of like what it used to be. The cycle before, half it went in was stock and half was sold order, so it's fine.
Well, I
Z06s are all sold.
I
so
came in
that's
for the Zora because I heard that.
Jimmy does watch out. He watches other videos, man. I just keep taking pot shots at this guy, man. Wait till I got you. This is a Tuesday filming this, so by the time this airs, just to share a little part of my day, my Tech Tuesday already aired, and I took another shot of the guy and made funny because he did send me a copy of his contract, but he didn't send me the top part to talk about what he talked about. And really the gist of it is that he was insulting me, that I didn't know that the Zora was coming out in 25, and how dare I, you know, discard him getting one for $2,000 over MSBRP.
I did. I forgot that.
Yeah,
part.
freaking guy. And he's like, okay, you've been in the business for how long? Okay, whatever. You don't even know what MSRP is? Okay, cuckoo. Whatever, man. You know, then he calls me and has the audacity to call me to flip the car. So it's like, okay, man. You know, so, you know, shame on both those guys. Him, you know, because the first dealer's promising him a car that who knows who in the hell's going to get what.
When?
You know, that car is going to be so tough, guys. There's a long conversation having that. So that dealer's already screwed up. So that guy is, you know, put in what you didn't see yet. It's $100,000 deposit. Get the freak out of here, man. Okay, so you know, idiot number 2 is going to promise it to not idiot number 3, the poor soul number 3, and all these guys are going to be all jacked up. And who are they going to complain to? Nobody. Just look in the mirror and blame yourself.
Put that in a 6-month CD, make 5% on the guy's deposit.
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, that's what a lot of those goofballs are doing. There's a dealership who will go nameless that when Z06 started, did that. Had over $40 million of deposits. And then went, wait a minute. What are we doing? We're taking deposits on cars we know we ain't ever going to get. What? It's like, yeah, I don't want to go any further than that, but it was bad, man. It was bad. So, yeah, so that Zora thing was just crazy. And I think, just talking about that real quickly, you know, the ZR1, because of the statement Taj made that I always try and dissect what these guys say. I read in between the lines and stuff. He says that the ZR1 would be the most expensive car we ever make. Okay, so I'm like, well, what the heck, the Zora car from our intel, for all intents and purposes, is going to be a flat plane crank with the hybrid, the E-Ray over there, E-Ray front end with the battery front end. So that, of course, is going to be more unless the ZR1 is its own model, and then the Zora becomes a performance package, which is essentially what that's always been in the past. I mean, hence Z mode on our steering wheels now. Performance, yeah. So I think it could be something like that, and so it falls under that umbrella of what he was talking about. You're listening to me, aren't you?
Oh, I am listening.
it's like, Rick, shut up and let Jimmy talk.
Hey, no, I feel like in a car show,
dude.
But I finally got my convertible, which
yes,
so I'm.
You did go from a coupe to a convertible, and what do you think?
It's
awesome, isn't it?
The engine, exposed engine is it's a maintenance nightmare. It's nice, it's cool.
Sure.
But you get the baffling that it's nothing cooler than hitting that button.
Right.
Like last night, finally the weather was nice enough, and just hit that button and drive home, look at the moon and everything else.
Right.
No baffling.
Right.
That's the biggest thing, not losing the luggage space.
Well, what I tell people too, which I think is a greater value story. I mean, number one, now, like you said, you can get the engine appearance package for the convertible, and that's cool if you choose to do that and you're going to go to car shows. But driving with a convertible top up, put the side windows down, the back window down, which you can't do in a coupe, and the airflow through the car is fantastic. So you're getting that fresh air, not necessarily open air. So you've got, ability for both, which is enjoyable in both scenarios. It really is.
Yeah. No, that was. Yeah,
so what's the next car for you? What's the next one for you?
I did all the badging.
Listen, he's
I did all the badging. Plagiarism, biggest form of a compliment.
Yes.
Did the 23 badging on mine.
Yes. Yes.
Did the rockers.
You got the 70 of the doors too, like yours?
Yes,
of course.
And of course I did the on the logo. Did the 70th.
I did the same thing.
And the
there.
old one, when I got it PPF'd, I put that inside the.
Back in the waterfall area.
Yeah, yeah. So that was a nice little touch.
That's cool.
Or I think I ordered an extra one of those and put the 70.
And put it in there, right?
Yeah, that was pretty easy. So.
Yeah, a lot of people bust my butt over that. They're like, that no Corvette. It's like, Rick, I see a 70 on your door, but that's not a white or a black car that they had for the. I understand that. I go, but look at my back window. That's right.
70.
Yeah, they're damn straight. Look at the back window. It says 70 right there.
It says it on the speaker cover.
Yes, exactly. So it's like I'm trying to just celebrate that as much as I possibly can. Yeah, I love it. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see you in July. At the, I don't know if you were going to come up to the Austin show, the
bass drop one.
Yeah, the Corvette Invasion.
There was some folks out of town or something.
Some folks came over.
Or I would have made it.
Yeah, I got stuck at the airport for 11 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, I was with that CrowdStrike crap that happened and all the software, all the blue screens through the airport. We didn't go anywhere. It was awful.
Hey, question I had. I know a lot. You looking at the forums though, because I don't know why I didn't do it when I ordered it. I love the stealth speaker covers.
Yeah.
I don't like the carbon fiber ones. You can get aftermarket.
Yeah, you can get aftermarket ones, which I did.
But can you get? I mean, for the stealth though, on the speaker covers.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that and see.
Okay.
If it's. You have to take that whole door panel apart, and is it part of the door panel? I would imagine there's got to be a separate entity to that. And that's one thing I wish I would have done is actually order the stealth speakers, even though I had intention of putting the carbon fiber over top of it, because then that way you wouldn't have, and even if you see a little bit of silver, now you don't see any silver, it's black behind there. So I like the overlay because the materials, it's cheap, as far as expense wise, and then it's very, very easy to install. You're not hurting anything, and it matches the GM carbon fiber, so it looks like it came from the factory. I know some guys get a little wacky.
You did the carbon fiber overlays?
I did the overlays on mine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did the overlays there. I did it in the, for the gear shifter, I did it on the button when you open the door, and I did it underneath this.
I did do it on the waterfall because it was next to nothing.
So I didn't do it
on
there.
top of the waterfall.
I didn't do it there. I've got the paddles also from Paragon, and then there's a little kind of a, I call it, it's like a UV thing in the steering wheel that I haven't installed yet that I got from Paragon that I'm going to put on there as well, just to tone down a little bit of that silver. I don't want to go wacky and have carbon fiber teeth like some people do. It's like enough already, but I just enough little accent. But it all matches like the GM stuff. So I'm like, dude, this is great, and I'm really happy with it. So it's like, and I hope that when my next car comes, that I'm able some way to keep that car because I'm just, I'm doing so much with it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Now, how much faster? I mean, you get going to Ron Fellows, obviously in the Stingray, and then also the Z06.
Yeah.
Just, was it the same setup for the?
We were on the smaller course for Ron Fellows.
Okay.
You know, and that's because the Z06 is so damn fast. And I think I haven't looked at all my footage yet. I think the fastest I got down the one straight was 126, 128, which was getting it pretty good, you know, when you come around the corner and you're all the way down and you're in fourth gear, you know. And keep in mind, I'm doing that in the mid 120s into the braking zone, and then within 300-400 feet, you're going from 126 to 55, you know, like right now as you're turning.
Those brakes or something else too.
Yeah, because that's what I learned. I mean, we're just sharing a conversation with you guys coming down there, and I loved it that they actually reviewed the PDR. You'll hear about this when I actually air that whole video, but they reviewed the PDR footage with me, and he says, "What are you doing?" And I started laughing because just before the number 5 brake zone, you know, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you know, I left off the gas, I coasted into the brake zone, and then I applied the brake. He says, no, man. He goes, I want you barreling in there, and I want you jamming on that brake between 4 and 3, and as you're coming off the brake, I want you to turn to the wheel and going into the turn. And I did that. The very next lap I went out after that conversation, 3.5 seconds off my time.
Wow.
So every little move makes all the difference in the world. Man, I love those guys at Ron Fellows. They are so talented, and they're so helpful. They help you be a more confident, a better driver, a safer driver, and understand, you know, what the heck you're doing, you know. And when you get in your own car, their voices in the back of your head constantly. So yeah, I'm looking. I've been there, I think 5 or 6 times, and I'm looking forward to going again.
Now you're gonna have a chance to do the E-Ray on Ron Fellows. I know you've taken the E-Ray.
They're waiting for us to do E-Rays for customers, and they just don't have.
They don't have enough. They
don't have any cars. And for the people, it's good that you brought that up, because we do talk about that in that video. For folks getting E-Ray, you do need to take that. There will be a class available to you, and they will extend it because they know that there's no cars available. So when your year elapses, don't worry about that. Chevrolet is going to take care of you, because they want you to take that course as well and really get comfortable and understand. The E-Ray, when I drove it at NCM, oh man, does that thing accelerate, dude? It's great. And then the all-wheel drive pulling
the only
through
thing
the
that
turns.
tempts me.
Oh, dude, it is. Oh yeah, dude, it is. I just don't like that kind of that whooshy battery kind of video gamey sound. Get rid of that, and I'm good, you know. But I was like, whoosh, it's like, nah, I'm not into that. But with the windows down and you're flying, you don't really hear it anyways.
Oh yeah.
Right. All right, I'm going to talk to Jimmy. I knew you coming in wouldn't have a problem.
1,300 miles just to come and see you.
I wanted to share that with you guys. Just real things that stop and divert our days, but they're good reasons that we stop and get diverted to see you from Texas, from wherever you are. Many people stop by a lot of times, but that is just the day in the life of Ricky. And I love what I do, and I love you guys too, and I love this car, man. So thanks for watching.